Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to take a look on the backup and restore for dedicated SQL pool in Azure Synapse. So here are some key concepts. So we have restore point, so that's a snapshot. So it represents the state of the data warehouse at given point in time, used for disaster recovery, accidental data loss, and cloning environments. So this there are two types of those snapshots available. So it is called auto restore points, and then you have user restore points. So auto restore points, they are created every 4 hours, and then they are retained for 7 days. They cannot be manually created or deleted, not created while the pool is paused. So I will show you that as well. And then you can create a manual via Azure Portal, PowerShell, or a REST API. And this is useful before and after large updates. Retain 7 days, and then you can have total of 42 restore points copies, but that combine your automatic and manual. T-SQL cannot be used to create them. And let's go ahead and take a look here first for the restore points, and then we will go from there. So here I am in the Azure workspace. I'm on home page, and if I will go to manage, and then here is the list of our serverless SQL pool and dedicated SQL pool. So if you guys remember from the previous videos, I have been using TechDB. That's my dedicated pool that has some tables. So if you go to the data tab, and here is the list of those databases that we have here, and you can see that the TechDB is there. And now I can take a look on the tables and all that right there. Great. Now if we go back here, first of all I want to show you I have this query that tells you the list of those automatic restore points has been creating every 4 hours. So I've been pausing my dedicated SQL pool, so you will see less number of them, but you see that this is on April 30th, so there were 3 of them created with the 4-hour difference. Then you have seen for 1st of May, and then all these you can see at 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then I paused it, and then you will see the next one created at 3 p.m. and then other one is created around 7 p.m. So they're with the 4-hour difference every time they will be created. You can check from the sys.pdw loader backup runs, and that will show you all the list of those backups that has created automatically. Now we go back here, and let's say if I want to go back here and I want to restore from those restore points. So I'm going to go ahead and say new, and then here I will provide the name. So I'm going to call this restore new PDDB. Okay, so just they gave a name, and here is I'm gonna select the node size, so it's gonna be just DW100C. so I want to pay $1.51 per hour, and that's fine. And now I will go to the additional settings, and here is the restore points. So we will go to restore points and server or workspace. So I will select my TechBrothers Tech Synapse, and that's my workspace. And then it is asking me, hey, where you want to restore dedicated SQL pool name. So I can select the TechDB, and then it give me different options. So if you have, let's say, backup restore, this is a totally new one. This does not have any. I just was experimenting, and that's why you are not seeing any information on this one. And here is a TechDB that's old, and it has data available for different dates. So you can see right there, it has 30th data, and if I go right here, it is showing you these three restore points available for me to restore one of them. And I have shown you actually from here as well. So we have data for 30th, we have for 1st May, and if I will go back here and select the May 1st, and here, and you can see that I have all these restore points I can restore from them. But honestly, like as I've been pausing, so I don't have the full there should be like total 6 copies, because every 4 hours. So but for me there are just a few whenever this dedicated SQL pool was on. So while it is paused, it's not going to create those. Okay, so also you cannot really make a change here, like say, hey, I want to change in the middle of the day time or something like that. You can't really do that, but you will provide the restore point and you will select one of them that you would like to restore from, and then you will simply hit review and create. It's going to take a little time and to create one, and you see this is a new name we have given, and this will be creating to this one. So I'm going to go ahead and say create, and now we are restoring from a restore point that was created automatically. And as I've shown you in the document, if you would have created the manual restore points, they will be available to you, and you could have restore from there too. In that case, what you would do, you will go and right here, and then you go to additional, and here restore point, and then you will say user defined restore points. In my case, I don't have any, that's why it's not showing me. If you would have used some maybe something like this, you could say you have used PowerShell, and you would have created a restore point, then you will be able to restore from there as well. So in our case, we are using automatic restore points, which are created every 4 hours, and that's why they were available on different dates. Once we selected the pool, and you have option, select different pools, and the restore points related to that pool will be appear here, and these are automated restore points. Now there is another scenario here I want to show you guys with the backup. So it create once daily. Okay, restore can be made to other regions if primary region is inaccessible. Only the latest geo backup is retained. So retention 1 backup per day, and 20 RPO 24 hours RTO depends on the data size. Optional, can be disabled to save DR storage cost, and this is geo backup required for geo redundant restore. So let me take you back here, and this is the restore points I was talking about. Every 4 hours you have it, but now we are talking about the backup. So if I will go back here, and I will say, hey, restore from backup TechDB, okay, TechBro. Okay, now if I will go to additional here, and instead of restore point, I'm talking about backup. And if I will go backup, it is asking me, hey, for which we have a TechDB DP. That's the only backup I have available. So that's my dedicated SQL pool, and it is getting the latest backup for me. So it's not going to show me like 20 copies of that. It's going to have only the latest one, whatever is available. It's 1 backup per day. So if I want to restore, and I can go ahead and restore, and here if we can provide our name of that, then that's our new dedicated pool name, and then we can go ahead and say restore, and it's going to go ahead and restore for us. So we will hit create, and now this one is we are restoring from the restore point that is created every 4 hours, and this is from the backup that is once the latest copy created each day. So that's what we are doing right there. Now let's go ahead and say, can we restore a single table? No, you cannot. So in this case, let's say you need to copy some data from some deleted table. What you can do, first of all, you will go ahead and restore from the copy you think that table is there, or from the backup you think that backup would have that table. And once this restore is completed, what you will do, you will use Synapse pipelines to copy from this to maybe another dedicated SQL pool. So there are other options available. You can use the Spark notebooks, or you can use create table as and all those to restore those tables. So here you can see that now we have a backup restore that's available to us. If we go to the databases here, and if I refresh, and now it should have a backup restore is available. We can go back here and see the tables, and this has all those tables that were available in the backup. So that's one way. If I need to make copy from this table to another dedicated pool, I can use Azure Synapse pipeline and copy that. Now other tables are being restored as well. So to understand or summarize this, there are two things. One is the restore points, which are created every 4 hours, and you can restore to any new dedicated pool whenever you want. And then there is the latest backup, that's 1 backup per day available as well. And you have also manual restore points, and you can create them, but the total copies should not be increased more than 42. So with the manual, whenever you are doing some major deployments or deleting or creating those objects, so you can always take manual restore point and then use it whenever you need it. But remember, there are 42 restore points. That's the capacity or max available. So I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.